On the Epstein files, listen, I know this is a hot potato for folks. I totally understand. My comments were clear. I'm not paid for my opinions anymore. I work for the taxpayer now. I'm paid on evidence. That's it. The evidence we have in our files clearly indicates that it was, in fact, a suicide. We do have video. It's not the greatest video in the world. I don't want to set expectations on fire. However, the video does show in that specific block that he goes in, made a phone call. You'll see 12 hours of guards going to basically check on him, come back. You'll see no one really comes out in that bay, in that area, than him. There's no one in there. When you combine that with the other evidence we will be releasing in the coming weeks, we're still finalizing some of the products. I think it's pretty clear. However, as I've clearly indicated in some of my tweets on my official account, you know, listen, investigations, if new information surfaces in the future on any of these cases, we're always open. I'm just telling you, there's nothing there in the file, at all that indicates anything other than, in fact, a suicide.
Who assembled the file?
So that wasn't really about the file. That was about his suicide.
Yeah.
They're doubling down on that.
Well, yeah, but he keeps talking about the evidence that they have in the file. I mean, again, who compiled the evidence that's in this file? I don't know. Whenever I hear Kash or Dan talk about the Epstein files, I just see the J.D. Vance look at the camera while Tim Walz is lying. He's like,
yes.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And are we going to believe the video? I mean, we've been playing for weeks. This
AI stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're both great guys. I trust them, and I just hope that...
I just wish they would have... Just wait. I mean, don't make promises you can't keep. You know, because we've had that a million times, and we're all sick and tired of it. And so it's caused this incredible distrust. So when you say the first thing you're going to do when you occupy that position is to release the Epstein files, and then you don't, and now we're 5 months down the road, you lose credibility. I wish they just wouldn't have said, okay, we're going to look into... Maybe you could say, we're going to look into it, and we're going to release them as soon as we can. But not day one. You don't tell us day one when you can't deliver day one. And here we are, day 200 or whatever it is.
So you're saying that day one came and passed?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it may not be that they're lying to us. Now...
no, it might not be. They just made a promise they couldn't keep.
Well, what I'm saying is some think that they're being threatened or coerced. And
might be.
Could be that.
Could be.
But it could be that they have bad information. You know, like, and it could just be that, you know what, maybe he did kill himself. But that just seems the least likely outcome of
Sure does.
The problem I have with that is that Kash Patel told someone in this network in his office that he's seen it and read it.
Right.
So what changed?
Right.
You know what, Chris? That I keep forgetting that.
So that's
he
what
did say
that's
that.
what's in my head every single time.
Every single time.
He said he saw it?
He said he saw the pages from 9/11. He read the report.
Holy crap.
And he said, if America knew...
We got to get that clip back on this show.
Yeah, I'll try to find it for
Oh
tomorrow.
my gosh.
That's the problem I have with this whole Kash Patel.
Yeah, me too.
He said he
Me too.
read it, he saw it.
It comes from what he told Glenn.
Yes. Oh, Glenn. Oh, that's who it was. I thought he was just...
I mean, we've said it before. We might as well not be coy about it. He said it to Glenn. And so we repeated it to you. And now we look stupid, too, because he didn't follow through on it.
No, again, because the guy who said he read it and saw the papers.
Yeah.
So
what
okay.
changed?
So exactly. And that's what lends credence to the all right, so who's holding what over them?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if he actually saw the files and now
somebody's telling him
there's no there.
And that happens in these positions, by the way. When you get into a position of huge responsibility like FBI director and deputy FBI director, there's more responsibility on you. And that's what Bongino's trying to tell us. Hey, look, I'm not a talk show host anymore.
True.
I'm the deputy director of the FBI. So now I can't just spout out on, just vomit things out of my mouth. So, but it's too bad that they created these expectations for us.
And it doesn't pass the smell test.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
no.
just doesn't.
Yeah.
But like we said, yesterday and today, if we get the House We get the Senate.
Well, then you get your own people running the joint at the FBI.
Presidency. And then you get all the appointments from the cabinet.
Right.
They're all Republican.
Well, and you got that MAGA Supreme Court to back you up as well. Though that would be great. Can you imagine?
Holy crap.
What it would be with majorities in both houses and the executive branch.
I got it.
And the Supreme Court.
All right. Enough with the pipe dreams.
Yeah, that's true.
And all the secretaries are Republicans. This is utopia.
Yeah, right.
Just think of what we could get accomplished.
Oh my gosh, we could make.
Sky's not even the limit. There's no limit.
What else we got from?
We got Bongino on what keeps him up at night.
Oh,
let's hear that.
Okay.
You ask me what's the biggest threat right now. People say, well, what keeps you up at night? Well, the answer is I'd never sleep if I thought about this stuff all the time. But it all keeps me up at night. The drone threat. This is a perilous, acute threat. It's not here tomorrow. It's here today. Everybody saw what happened in Russia. It's only a matter of time if we don't take action, which I promise you, the Attorney General and the Director and I are taking action on this threat. It is here right now. You've got the threat of AI, alignment there. You've got the threat of China, infiltration into our systems. It's been publicly reported. You've seen it. When you get the President's Daily Brief every morning, like the Director and I do for this half an hour block we get, it's the first thing we do. You know, Sean, you walk out of there and you're like, somebody go get me a cup of coffee. I mean, this is really, I need a coffee relaxes me a little bit because you go out of there, your blood pressure's through the roof. It's so many different things to action. And one last thing, when you combine that with the Director and I, our priority, which is reform. Without reform, we're not going to have anything because the American people won't trust us. They will not trust us. And after what happened, I don't blame them for that mistrust. You combine that and layer it on. We got a big job, but the Director and I are glad we're doing it.
Okay. Well, good. There you go.
What was the AI threat he said, though? Is he talking about the New Jersey drone? Or not AI threat, the drone threat. Was he talking about the New Jersey drones or just a larger?
I thought he was, but then he threw on the Ukraine, which is true, right? Other trucks with drones already.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out because I was told that the drones over New Jersey was just no big deal.